Welcome back to African Air Ordnance. Today what we're going to do is, before we head to the range, we're going to test those light pellets and see if we can dial them in. First thing I want to do is, I want to actually clean the barrel, and to do that we're going to have to remove it. Also we'll change the reg setting, we want to lower that. So first let's start off with removing the barrel from the rifle. So first what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew the shroud. Just like that. We're going to remove, this actually separates into two pieces. So there's your suppressor unit, right? And then just your carbon fiber shroud, just like that. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to undo these two screws here. There's only two screws that hold the barrel in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to loosen them. You don't even have to take them all the way out. You just loosen them just like that. Okay. Again, you don't have to remove the scope rail screws. It's just these two screws. I'm just going to loosen them just like that. And then we're just going to unscrew the barrel. There's a thread in the receiver, and the barrel screws into that thread. Okay. Alright, now we can pull the barrel out. So with this design, you can see there's no transfer port here. There's just a thread on this end. Alright. So next we're gonna want to clean the inside of the barrel. Alright, now that we've wiped the barrel, we're just going to spray some ball cleaner into the ball. And take our patchworm, I'm going to stick it all the way down. Just like that. And just going to pull it through. Just like that. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of dirt on there. Alright, we're going to do that again. We'll do this a couple times. Do that again like that. Alright. As you can see, that time it's quite a bit cleaner. Alright, I'm just going to do one more final time. Let's get the patchworm in there, push it through. Alright, just like that. Pull it through. Right, much cleaner. That's pretty neat. Okay, so enough of the patchworm. Alright, now that we've cleaned the barrel off, I just want to put some of this oil just on the outside of the barrel, just like that. Okay, before we install it back into the rifle. Alright, next we're going to reinstall the barrel. So we're just going to insert the barrel. Just like that. Alright, we're just going to screw the barrel in. Just like that. Just keep turning it until it comes to a stop. Okay, it's come to a stop now. I just want to back it off about a quarter turn. And the other thing you want to check is you want to see if your magazine is free to index. Okay, so it is. Okay, so perfect. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is we want to tighten back the screws, just like that. Back one, and then the front one, just like that. Okay. And then we want to just torque it down, just like that. We want to over tighten these, because again, we don't want to strip it out. Again, you just want to snug them up quite nicely. Just like that. Alright, the next thing we want to do is we want to put the shroud back on. Okay, and then we want to put the suppressor unit back on, just like that. Make sure these guys are lined up. It's in position. And we're just going to screw the back in, just like that. Alright, so it's nice and snug. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn down the regulator, and we're going to try and shoot to get the regulator at 140 bar. Right, now that we have that done, the next thing I want to do is I want to turn this regulator down because we're going to be shooting those lighter slugs. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to just put the Allen key into the reg, and I'm going to move it down, just like that. Alright, that's where I'm going to put it for now. And then I'm going to fire a couple shots off, and we'll see where the reg resets to. Alright, so this is what the reg pressure was sitting at before we turned it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fire just a couple of blank shots. There's no bullets in the mag, double check that. And we're going to see where the reg, where it resets to. Okay, so here it goes. Alright, so that's perfect. That's where we want it for these low slugs. So that's around about 140 bar. So they say you shouldn't go lower than that, or else it can cause malfunctions with the gun. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to head to the range, and we're going to go test these light pellets. Alright, we're back at the range. I've got it loaded up with some JSB 14.35 grain, very light. I've turned down the reg down to about 140 bar. I've also tightened up the adjuster for the power level, so just to kind of reduce the velocity. So let's see how this goes. Alright, not too bad. Had a couple of flies, but much better with the reduced power. Also, going to get a lot more shots per fill by having the reg turned down. So very happy with that. Alright, on next topic we're going to get. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto auto, but I'm just going to shoot it in bursts just to see kind of what that does. So onto auto it goes. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Pretty neat, actually. But I really do like it rapid fire. Alright, next, got the JSB 15.89s. I'm going to undo the adjuster one click, and let's see how that goes. Right, except for one fly, I think that's pretty spot on. Pretty happy with that. Alright, I've got it loaded up again with the 15.89. This time we're going to do rapid fire. So I'm going to put it onto auto again. Make sure it's flipped on. And I'm going to do, just not run the whole mag out, just do bursts. Wow, I gotta say that was pretty awesome. Again, obviously, you can see it puts a big smile on my face to do the somewhat full auto. Alright guys, there you have it. So those two lighter pellets, pretty awesome, I gotta say. But setting, putting the rig down to 140 bar and turning down the speed really paid off. A couple things when using pellets on this rifle. You need to use a little Allen key to push them in deep into the magazine, or what happens as you're turning the mag, they can actually like move back out and it actually bends the skirts on them. So it's very important to make sure you're pressing those pellets back in. But with slugs it's not an issue. It just happens to be with the pellets that it seems to be that issue. Other than that, very happy with the results with the pellets. So stay tuned for next episode, and we're going to shoot some slugs at different weights and see if we can't dial those in. Guys, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.